pardon, my lord. I don't know why I feel so emboldened, and I don't wish to stand on propriety. I do, however, wish to speak my thoughts. I beg you, my lord, please tell me what may happen to me if I do not marry Demetrius.
Take time to pause and think, Hermia. Before the next full moon in 2 days' time, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, as in our law, or else to marry Demetrius. Or you may postulate yourself within the nunnery. These are your options.
Relent to me, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, give up your love for her. She was promised to me.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Your future with his influence is assured. My lord, I am as well derived as he. I am as well possessed of luxury. My love for Hermia is more than his. We are fairly ranked, Demetrius and I, save that I can say that Hermia loves me in return. Should I not pursue my right to marry her? He has dallied with Helena, and he has won her heart. She dotes on him, my lord, most devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this inconstant and fickle man.
I must confess that I have heard this before. It wasn't until you spoke now, though, that I remembered it. Hermia, you should strongly consider bending to your father's will. The law will decide for you. Only death or the nunnery will await. Demetrius, come.
My love, you are so pale. How quickly does your fire fade?
I wish to be strong, but I cannot help but weep.
Ay me. In all the books I've ever read, the stories or the histories, the course of true love never did run smooth. It can end in blood.
Oh, Lord, let that not happen.
Or be between the young and the old.
And some people can be so cruel.
Or love makes you choose between your friends.
And some friends just cannot share.
It can result in war, death, or sickness. It can be quick and burn out, like Romeo and Juliet.
Those are the truest star-crossed lovers if ever I did see any. This is like one of those stories. Marry a man you don't love, or face death, or the nunnery.
It does. So then, let's act like those lovers. I have a widowed aunt, very wealthy, and she has no children. She lives 7 leagues from here in Cumberland, and she treats me as her only son. Let us go to her and be married there. She is beyond the rules of this realm, and the law cannot touch us. If you love me, then tonight, sneak away from your father's house, and meet me in the woods outside the city. There's a clearing there where you, Helena, and I once met. Meet me there, and we will away.
Oh, my love, my Lysander, I promise, by all that is holy, that I will meet you in the clearing tonight and midnight.
I hold your promises dear to my heart. But look, here's Helena.
Why the rush, fair Helena? Where are you off to? You call me fair? That's unfair, I say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, lovely fair. Your eyes are like gems and your voice like music. Your hair is so shiny and beautiful in the evening light. Oh, I wish your fairness was catching. I would capture your eyes and your voice and your hair, and Demetrius would love me. Oh, teach me how you look so that I may sway as hard as you have. I treat him terribly, and yet he still loves me. But your miserable treatment of him would teach me how to make my adoration work. The more I hate him, the more he follows me. My words of love only make him angry. The more I'm angry, the more he falls in love with me. The more I love him, the more he hates me. His stupidity, Helena, is no fault of mine. No, none but your beauty. I wish that were my problem. Take comfort in the knowledge that he will no longer have to see my face after tonight. Lysander and I, we're going to elope away from this place.
Helena, we will tell you our secret. Tonight we will meet in the clearing of the woods, and from there run away to my aunt's home in Cumberland.
Do you know the clearing of which he speaks? It's where you and I spent most of our childhood, frolicking among the flowers and talking. It's there that I will meet my Lysander and then travel 7 leagues to Cumberland. Oh, Helena, my dearest and oldest childhood friend, I will miss you. Good luck with Demetrius when I am gone. Lysander, until tonight.
Goodbye, Helena. I pray that Demetrius comes to his senses.
How happy some people can be. Throughout the kingdom, I am thought as fair as she. It does not matter. Demetrius doesn't think so. He loved me once for a night, then spurned me for the fortunes of Hermia, whose father can bestow upon him all he desires. How can I change the winds of fate so that he sees me instead of her? I know. I will tell him of Hermia's flight with Lysander, and to the woods this night he will pursue her. I will join him, and together we will confront her plot. Perhaps then he will see that my love is true and choose me over her.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their gold coats spots you will see. Those be rubies, fairy fingers, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all where else come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing, fell and wrath, that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeman. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild, but she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and gives him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, in fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that with all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape, or making quite, or you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk, and sometimes labors in the quarry to make bootless the breathless housewife churn, who sometimes makes drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm. Those that have goblin call you and sweet pop, and if you do their work, they'll have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that very wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon, and make him smile, when I, a fat beef-fed horse, beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. And sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither do laugh for the ale. The wisest aunt, telling the saddest tale, will sometimes for a frequent stool mistaketh me. Then slip I from her bunk, down topple she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips, and laugh and wax in their mirth, and knees, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here, my lady, would that you were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his better company.
Tarry, rash wanton, and not I, thy lord.
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from the fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and nursing love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steppe of India. But that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, thy rust-skinned mistress, and thy warrior love to Theseus be wedded. And you come to bring their bed, joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love for Theseus? Didst thou not lead him to the glimmering night from Savannah, whom he ravished, and make him with fair Hegel break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the midsummer spring met we in hill, in dale, in forest or mead, or by paven fountain or rushy brook, or in the beached margins of the sea, to dance our ringlets in the whistling wind, but with thy brawl thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds piping to us in vain as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have made every fuzzy river so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox therefore hath stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. Folds stand empty in the drowned field. The crows are fatted with the murine flock. The nine men's horse is filled up with mud. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now by him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frost far in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on old Himes' icy crown, a sweet chaplet of summer buds is as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, childing autumn, angry winter, now know not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our realms, and see our moonlight revels, then go. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts. Fairies, away! We shall chide down by longer stay.
Fine! Go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. Gentle pup, come hither. Remember once when I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breaths that it made the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music? I remember. Wonderful. That very time I saw but thou couldst not fly between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vessel throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as to pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might yet see Cupid's fiery shaft quenched by the chaste beams of a watery moon, and that sweet little virgin passed on in maiden meditation, fancy-free. Yet marked I where Cupid's bolt fell, on a little western flower once milk-white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, this herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman fall madly in love with the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be here ere again the Leviathan can swim a leap.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Spectacular! Having what's this juice, I shall watch Titania sleep some time in the night, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. Then, waking upon, she will see lion or bear, wolf or bull, meddling monkey or on busy ape, and she shall pursue it with the soul of love and ere I take this charm off her eyes, I can with another herb, I will make her render up her fealty to me. Oh, but who goes there? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference. I do not love you, so stop following me. Where is Lysander and Hermia? You said they would be here. Is this some trick? Get you gone. Your constant presence will not make me love you.
You draw me along, you hard-hearted stone. Stop compelling me with love, and I will stop following you.
Do I entice you somehow? Have I not said plainly, numerous times, that I cannot and will not love you?
Even for that, I love you more. Treat me like a pet, Demetrius. The more you beat me down, the more will I love you. Treat me like a pet, Demetrius. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only let me, as worthy as I am, follow you.
Do not tempt me nor reason to hate you, Helena. It makes me sick to look upon you.
And I am sick when I cannot look at you.
You have lowered yourself by leaving the city and following someone that does not love you into the woods at night. Think of what people would say.
It is not night when I look at you. Oh, how the sun shines around you. The woods are not so terrible a place when I am with you. I can never be alone with you nearby.
Get you gone, or I'll leave you to the mercy of the wild beasts all alone.
Even the beasts are more refined than you. Run if you want to, Demetrius. I will continue to follow along behind you. Forever.
Leave me alone. I'll cause you mischief in the woods.
Every day with you is mischief. In the city, by the river, everywhere that you are does mean mischief. Oh, do your worst, and I will continue to follow and make heaven of the hell you bring, even if it means harm. That is how true my love
Oh, fare thee well, nymph. Ere you do leave this grove, thou shalt fly to him, and he shall seek thy love. Any time now. Hast thou the flower there?
Here it is.
I pray thee, one bread, one heart, one love together.
I know, my love, you must seek further away.
Soon we shall be married, and we shall not sleep apart then. Why now? It is only that I love you, and I want to be with you. My heart yearns for your heart, my body for your body.
You speak beautifully, my sweet, but for love and courtesy, not to mention my propriety, you must sleep further away for yet another night. Soon we will be married, and we will no longer have to be separated.
Amen. Amen. As you wish, my dear. Here is where my bed shall lie.
Good night, my love.
Good night, my sweet Lysander.
Through the forest I have gone, but a lantern found I none, on whose eyes I can approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night, in silence. Who is here? Wait, Atlanta, ye don't wear. Oh, this is he, my master said. Despise the Atlantan maid. Oh, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this conspiracy. Churl, upon thy eyes, I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now go to Oberon.
I will stay with you, even if you kill me. Demetrius,
Quit haunting me, woman.
will you leave me? Oh, please, do not leave me.
Wait, Helena, no! Off of me! Stay here! I'm going on without you!
sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a name is that vile word to perish by my hands.
Don't say that, Lysander. It doesn't matter if he loves Hermia. She loves you. That is what matters.
Content with Hermia? No, I do bitterly repent the tedious minutes I have with her spent. 'Tis not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change or raise them for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you are the worthier. Things growing are not ripe until their season, so I, being young, till now not ripe to reason, and touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes where I overlook love's stories, written in love's richest book.
What? Are you mocking me?
No.
What have I ever done to you to deserve such scorn? Isn't it enough? Isn't it enough, sir, that I have never gotten a kind look from Demetrius, but now you must also mock my ugliness? I thought you were better than that, Lysander. Up to you, sir.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For as a serpent to the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings, or as tied to heresies that men do leave, are hated most of those they do deceive. So thou, my serpent, and my heresy, be hated of all, but the most of me. And all my powers, address your love and might to honor Helena, and to be her knight.
Help. Lysander, help! Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, my hands are shaking, Lysander. Oh, I dreamt you fell in love with Helena and left me in the... Lysander? Lysander? No sound. Lysander, where are you? Are you hiding? Lysander? Lysander, where are you? Speak to me! Lysander!
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
What has happened to you? Your head looks like...
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
You are bewitched.
I see your knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frame me if they could, but I will not stir from this place to do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I shall sing that they shall know that I am not afraid. The also cocked so black of you with orange tawny bill. The dogs of it is not so true, the random little quill.
What angel wakes me from my cloud?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, lose not that many a man doth what? And dares not answer they. For indeed, who would set his lips to so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird the lie, though he cried cuckoo never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and mine eye much enthralled by thy shape. Such forceful force doth move me on first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, there should be little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. And it wasn't true that some modest neighbors were not making good friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. But if I have wood enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. And I, do love thee. Therefore go with me, and I will give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, mustard seed. Be kind to this gentleman, and do him courtesies. Hop in his walks and gambol his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and night tapers quaff their waxen thighs, light them at the fiery glow one's eyes, to have my love to sleep, and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Not 2 mils, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal.
Hail, mortal.
Come, lead this gentleman to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks upon us with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked, and what next came in her eye that she must dote upon and extremity. Ah, how now, mad spirit? What night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress? With a monsterism love. Woo! Near to her close and consecrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals who worked for bread upon Atlantan stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The showerless thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's knoll I fixed on his head. Anon, this Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes. When they can spy, as wild geese at the creeping fowler eye, or russet putted cobs, many in sort, rising and cawing at their guns report, sever themselves, and madly sweep the sky, so at his sides, away his fellows fly. And at our stand, here o'er and o'er one falls, he murder cries, and help from Atlanta calls. Their sense thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made sense that things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from yielders all things catch. So I led them on this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. And in that moment so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass.
Woo! Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Atlantan's eyes with the love juice, as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the Atlantan woman by his side. But when he waked, of course she must be I.
Oh, this is the same Atlantan.
But this is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, shh.
Hermia, why would you let me love you? You should treat me like I am your dirt.
I have tried to be nice, Demetrius, but if you have done something to my Lysander, then you should just kill me too. I won't live without him. You must have done something. He wouldn't have just left me alone in the woods like this. Look at you. You look guilty.
I am only guilty of loving you, Hermia. I've done nothing with him, unfortunately.
Then where is he? Give him to me.
I would rather give his carcass to my hounds than to you.
Get out, you mongrel! You are pushing me past the boundaries of my patience! What? Have you killed him then? Oh, you are worse than a dog. You are lower than a man. I see. You did it while he was sleeping. Why? You are so brave to have faced him while he's unconscious.
You were wasting your breath. I don't know where he is, but he's alive for all I can tell.
Then tell me he's well then.
What would I get if I could?
The satisfaction, no. The privilege of never having to see my face again. I will leave your hated presence, and you will no longer speak to me, whether Lysander is alive or dead. Ah!
There's no sense in following her while she is angry. I will take my rest here and continue my chase in the morning.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken plight, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprison must perforce ensue a true love turned, and not a false turned true.
Then fate forerules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the woods go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Atlanta, look now find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here, and by some illusion I will enchant his eyes against she do appear.
Oh, I go. Look how I go.
Oh, you better! Satyrs, flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in the apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as Venus in the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise we make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Then will two at once will one? This needs must be a sport alone, and those things do best please me that befall preposterously.
How should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and Teresa never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem false to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
Stop talking like that. You sound ridiculous. You swear your love to me and vow and pledge. Do these not belong to Hermia? Have you ever loved her? Or were you just playing with her heart when you vowed to love her forever?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor any sense now, it seems.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves her.
Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is money. Oh, how ripe and sure thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow, fanned with the eastern wind, high tar as snow, that turns into a crow thou holds up thy hand. Oh, how I can kiss this princess appear white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, hell. You are all bent on mocking me. Is this some kind of game? If you had some civility or courtesy between you, you would not do me this injury. Now you're working together to mock me. Oh, how you must hate me to make me think it is both of you who want me, when it is beautiful Hermia you both love so dearly. You expect me to believe that you two, rivals for Hermia's love, would want me? It's just too much.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know that I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, of Hermia's love, I do yield you up my heart. And yours of Helena to needy grief, whom I do love, and will until my death.
You sound ridiculous. Both of you.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If I loved her, all that love is now gone. My heart but is guest-wise sojourned, and now to Helen it is home returned, there to remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Despair is the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou shalt abide dear. But look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Oh, Lysander, there you are. Where were you, my love?
Why should he stay whom love the pressing to go?
What love could press my Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him by. Fair Helena, who more impels the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear to make me leave thee so?
My love, the way you're talking, I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. I see. You're a part of this conspiracy. How could you treat me like this? We were friends. Now you would join against me with these knaves to mock and humiliate me? How could you help them do this? I'm not mocking you. It seems you are mocking me. You did not ask Lysander in meanness to follow me around and praise my beauty. You have also not sent in meanness your other love Demetrius, who has proclaimed to hate me, to follow me and worship me as though I were some kind of goddess. They have both told me that they love me. They love only me. What do you mean? Yeah, go ahead and pretend. Make those sad faces. But the minute I turn my back, we'll wink at each other, nod to each other in agreement. If you had any kindness or grace or manners, you would not do such things to other people.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Lysander, don't make fun of her.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than both weak prayers. Helena, I love thee. By my life, I true. I swear by that which I will lose with thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
Helen, I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, what are you doing?
Away, you weak yoke!
No, no, you seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man, Lysander. Go!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird! Let loose, else I shall shake thee from me like a serpent.
What do you mean, my love?
Thy love! Out, tawny tartar! Out! Out, loathed medicine! Hated potion, hence!
Are you joking? Yeah, you all are.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, though I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Hate me? Could you do more harm than to hate me? Hate? Since when? Am I not your Hermia? Are you not my Lysander? My love, what has changed since before?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
What is going on? Have you no shame? No sense of dignity or self-respect? God, you are such a liar. Oh, I'm not a liar. You're the liar. Oh, now I see. Yes. Always comparing yourself to me? Oh, well, the only differences are in height. Is that what you've done? Have you used your height to win over my Lysander's love? Do you think that I am such a dwarf and am so low? Oh, how low am I, you harlot? How low am I now, gentlemen? If you are sent to mock me, please don't let her hurt me. I have no fighting skills. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself, I cannot have. Oh, really? Hermia, why are you so angry with me? I have always loved you. We've been friends since childhood. No, he followed because of you. He has a threat to come to hit me, to leave me behind, even to kill me. Please, let me go. I will go back and follow you all no more. Please, let me go. You'll see how simple and fond of you I am. Why are you still here? Why haven't you gone yet? What is taking you? My foolish heart. I'll leave that behind. Will I stand here? Demetrius.
Fear not, Helena. She shall not harm thee.
No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Careful. She's dangerous when she's angry. She was a vixen back in school. She is little. She is fierce. Little again. It's always low and low with you. Let me and her.
Go on, you dwarf! Omnivorous, you outcast name! You thief! You acorn!
Lysander, you are too officious on the behalf that swore your services. Speak not of Helena, and take not her part, for thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, then thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most inherent.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek-eyed Jewel.
You! This is all your fault. Don't you dare go back! I don't trust you, but I won't stand here and take this a minute longer. Your fists may be fast, but my legs are faster though, so I'll just run away. I am completely amazed. I don't know what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commit these knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the maidens? Did not you tell me I should know the maidens by the enlightened garment he had on? And so far, blameless, was my enterprise that I anointed in enlightened's eyes. And so far, I am glad it so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Oh, thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hide, therefore, Robin, and overcast the night. The starry look encovers thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one not come within another's way. Till o'er their brows the counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose power hath such virtuous property to take from thence all air with his might, make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. Then, when waking, back to Atlanta again shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. While eyes in this affair do thee employ, I shall back to my queen and beg her Indian boy. Then, having the child, I will release her eye from charmed view, and finally, all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night's swift dragon cuts the clouds full fast, and yonder shines roars harbinger. At whose approach, ghosts wandering here and there, troop on the churchyards, damned spirits all, that in crossways and floods have hurried already to the running guns are gone. For fear lest day should look their shades upon, they willfully themselves exile from light, and must for aye consort with black-browed night.
My gentle Puck, we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport, and, like a forester that groves may tread, even till the eastern gate, all fiery red, opening upon Neptune's fair blessed beams, turns to yellow gold his salt green streams. But, notwithstanding, haste, make no delay. We may effect this business ere this day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight.
Lysander, speak again!
Thou
Coward! Thou run away? Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush? What dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child, I will whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Where art thou?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still calls me on. When I come where he calls and he is gone. Oh, the villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed faster did he fly. And followed am I in dark and uneven way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day. For if but once more thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, ho, ho! Coward, why comest thou not?
Well, abide me if thou darest. For what thou once before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. I shall buy this deer if ever by thy face in daylight see again. Now fain is constraint me to make my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. I wish it were over. Can't wait to get back to town by dawn. Get away from these crazy people. I think I'll take a quick nap first.
Get the 3? Comes one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Ah, here she comes. Cupid is an Englishman, thus to make 4 females mad.
My arms and legs are aching, and my heart, still wants to go on. One more minute. Oh, I think I will just lay down here tonight. Oh, heavenly saints. Oh, save my Lysander from any fight.
On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, a remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his Marianne, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I amiable chase do
hand and kill me a red-head humblebee on top of a thistle. And, good morning, sir. Bring me the honey bag. Do not break yourself too much in the action. And take care that the honey bag break not. I would be loath to see you overflowing with a honey bag. Where's mustard seed?
What's your will?
Nothing. Nothing. I'll to scratch. I must to the barber's, for methinks I am a marvelous area about my face. And I am such a tender ass at it. If my hair do not tickle me, I must to scratch.
Oh, sweet love. Without some music.
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let us have the tongue and bones.
Or say, sweet love, what dost thou desires to eat?
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the soil's void and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but let none of you people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Oh, sweet love, sleep now as I wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, be always away. So Duchess woodbine, sweet honeysuckle gently in bliss. So the female ivy leaves the wanton feelings of the elf. How I love thee! How I
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I now do begin to pity. I remember in my pleasure I taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then asked of her changeling child which strength she gave, and sent her fairy to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now that I have the child, I shall release this hateful imperfection of her eyes and gentle pun. Please take off the transformed scalp of this Atlantan swain, he waking when the others do. Back again to Atlanta repair and think no more of tonight's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I shall release my fairy queen. See as thou wast one to see, be as thou wast one to be. Dian's bud or Cupid's power hath such force and mysterious power. Oh, wake you, my sweet Titania.
Oh, my Oberon, what visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
Oh, your love, dearest.
How came these things to pass? How I do mold this visage now?
Not on the tunic. Silence a while. Gentle puck, take off his head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep all these 5 ascents.
Oh, music ho, music charmed sleep, music still.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's I speak.
Titania, music call. Now that thou and I are new in amity, we shall tomorrow night dance solemnly in Duke Theseus' house, and these faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy king, attendant mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Oh, come, my love, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Let me tell you. Oh,
Huntsman, wake them with your horns!
Well, good morning, friends. Have a bit of a wild time in the woods, did we? Please, rise. Tell me, how did you come to be here in the woods with someone you hate so much?
My lord, I'm not quite sure how I came to be here. Hermia and I came last night and intended to run away to my aunt's home in Cumberland.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helen in fancy following me. Well, my lord, I would not by what power, but by some power it is, my love for Hermia melted as the snow, and seems to me now in remembrance of an idle god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. Now the object and virtue of my heart, the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. For my lord, I was betrothed, there I saw Hermia, but like in sickness I devoured his food. And now in health I come to my natural taste, and now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and evermore be true to it.
Is that so? Well, then, I will hear no more about this. Let us away to the temple where you will be married, and we will finish this business once and for all.
These scenes seem small and indistinguishable.
Everything is pleasant. I think I hit my head. And somehow, Demetrius is mine.
Do you think that we are not still asleep, or that we are awake? Did not the Duke bid us follow him? Why, then we are awake. Let us go, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Has he always sounded like that?
When my cue comes, call me. My next is most fair beer miss, hang up! I had the most amazing, craziest dream. I dreamt that I had a fairy queen as my own, and that week, it doesn't matter what I thought we did. It makes everything else seem so small and inconsequential.
Now the hungry lion roars, while wolf howls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary tasks were done. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl screeching loud puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every man lets forth his sprite, and the churchway paths do lie. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now we frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house skip gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar. And after me, this ditty, sing and dance it trivially.
First rehearse this song by rote, and in each word a warbling note, hand in hand in fairy grace. Let us sing and bless this place.
Ah, trim away, make no stay, meet me ere by break of day, dearest.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, that all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream, gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.